Hey yo guys, what is up? Hope you guys are having a great day. Today I'm going to be doing a vibrating hand effect, and this was requested by Pex Productions, so shout out to you. And yeah, so we're going to get right into the tutorial. Thank you for requesting it, and yeah. So first you want to just import your file or your video that you're going to edit, drag it down to the comp, and also I'm just going to tell you some guidelines that you probably want for this tutorial. You're just going to raise your hand like I am here and keep the shape of your hand as still as possible so it doesn't move. It'll just make your life way easier. But yeah, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to split the layer or delete the part which we don't want. So like right about here where I'm going to stop the recording, I don't want that, so I'm just going to delete that. So now we just have the recording with my hand that is hopefully going to phase later. So we're going to select the layer, and we want to duplicate it. So we're going to press Control C, which is copy, and Control V, which is paste. So now we have two of the same layers here. Okay, so now what we want to do is we're going to take our marker, select the top layer, and in this tutorial we're going to be focusing on the top layer mostly. Okay, so let's get to the part where we want our hand to start vibrating. So let's say right about here seems good. So we're going to press Control Shift D to split the layer. We're going to delete that part that we don't want. And now we're going to have two layers with the top layer being a little less than the bottom layer. Again, we're still going to focus on the top layer. Now what we're going to do is we're going to zoom in on the hand a little. Let's get the hand tool. Okay, that's a good picture of it. Okay, now what we want to do is you want to select the pen tool right here. We want to mask around our hand. Okay. Also, make sure that you touch the hand, or you want to mask her like exactly on top of the hand. Because if you mask around the background, whenever we actually put in the effect, the background will look blurred also, and that does not look good. So it's best if you just keep it on your hand. So yeah. So now I'm just going to talk a little bit about the tutorial actually. Just so you know, there is one tedious part that you have to do. So if you're in for it, it'll take a bit of time, but the outcome is really cool. And if you've ever watched The Flash, which I'm pretty sure why you guys are looking at this, it looks pretty similar in my opinion. So we got the mask now. What we want to do with this mask, okay, is basically zoom out, okay, and we're going to press this layer, this top layer, and we're going to press M for mask, okay? And we're going to get this thing called Mask 1 and then Mask Path, okay? You're going to see Mask Path, and on the left of it, you're going to see a little stopwatch looking thing. You want to click it, and it's going to turn blue. And if you notice on the actual composition, or this part, you'll see a little blue diamond, okay? And that is one keyframe, okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the next frame, and you see how our hand moves a little bit? So we're going to click one of the points, hold it, wait for it to be highlighted, or wait for all the points to be highlighted, and then move the mask all together to fit the hand again. You want to keep on doing this. You don't have to go frame by frame. That's going to take way too long, especially if you have a pretty long video, because that's just going to take forever, and no one wants to do that. So go, let's say five frames about. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Some frames there won't be that much movement, some frames there will, because I know it's pretty hard to keep your hand still sometimes. I get jittery whenever I'm recording, so it's okay. You can fix it. It's not that big of a problem, and this is why this little tool is really, really helpful. So okay, that's good. That'll work. Okay, let's keep on going. See, the hand moves a little bit to the right, so we're going to move it to the right, like this. Okay. And then you're just going to keep on doing this. Okay. There isn't much hand movement, right? So we're just going to keep on going. There doesn't seem to be much. Let's keep on going. Okay, right here, the hand seems to be going down a little bit, so we're going to highlight all of it and go down. There we go. Okay, now keep on going. See, it's moving a little bit to the left now, so move it to the left. It's pretty simple, self-explanatory. I'm pretty sure most of you guys should be able to get this. A beginner should be able to pick this up. And honestly, to be honest with you, I'm a beginner as well, so. Okay, so we got this whole thing down now, and you can see how like the mask is following the hand a little bit now, at somewhat. Okay, so that's good. That's what we want. So make sure you're selecting this layer again. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to Effects and Presets. Okay, we're going to go to this tab right here. And we're going to search up Box Blur. Or just box, it'll pop up. You see this little fast box blur? So we're going to drag it, and we're going to put it on top of this first layer. Okay, and then we're going to get these settings for fast box blur. Okay, so because my hand is vertical, you want to do the opposite. So you want to put, when you go to blur dimensions, it'll say horizontal, vertical. We don't want that, okay? We want, since we did it vertically, we're going to do the opposite of that. So it's horizontal. If you put your hand horizontally, you're going to do the blur dimensions of vertical. But since I did it vertically, we're going to do horizontal. Now we're going to change the blur radius to whatever looks good. I think that's pretty good. Maybe a little more. That's good. There we go. So 11 is going to be our blur radius. It might be different for you guys. Just do whatever works. Iteration seems to be fine. I don't want... Yeah, that doesn't seem good. I'm just going to keep it at 3 here. Let's put that at 3. Okay. There we go. Also put repeat edge pixels, sorry. I don't exactly know what it does, but it just seems to help the video a little bit. So now let's see what we've got. I'm curious. And this isn't the full effect, but this is just a simple effect. If you guys just want this, I mean this is just like the super duper beginner effect. If you want that, okay. The next effect I'm gonna do, the next part I'm gonna do is the tedious part. So we're gonna click this layer, press P for position, and this is gonna bring up, okay. And just like we did for the mask path, we're gonna click the stopwatch to make it blue, and there's gonna be a keyframe. So for this, we have 640, right? So what you're going to do is with this keyframe, you're going to press Control-C, make sure the keyframe is highlighted. We're going to go this frame. Okay, we're going to go 1, 2, press Control-V. And you're going to keep on doing this until you fill up this whole layer. I know this seems really annoying, and it is but I realized that this is the only way to make it look good. And yeah, I'm just going to fast forward this because I don't think anyone wants to watch me do this. And I'll see you after. Okay guys, so we're done with that, and you might have noticed that over here, when you notice, none of the coordinates are changing. So what is the point of this? Well, that is why I'm here. So basically we're going to go back to the first frame, and we're just going to go 1 frame ahead, okay? What we're going to do is, this is the X and this is the Y, okay? Don't worry about the Y, just forget about it. We're going to focus on this number, 640, okay? It might be different for you guys. For me, it's 640. So you're going to click it, and you want to add 5 to whatever number you have. So I have 640, so it's going to be 645, okay? And that'll insert a new blue keyframe. So now that's 645. So first it's 640, then 645. Now what we're going to do is the same thing we did with the 640 and 360. We're going to do Control-C, and we're going to go 2 frames by 2 frames. So 1, 2, Control-V, 1, 2, Control-V, 1, 2, Control-V, 1, 2, Control-V. So we're just going to go 2 frames each time, and we're going to keep on doing this until we get to the very end. And this is an insane amount of keyframes, and obviously you guys don't want to watch me again. So I'm going to do you guys a favor and speed this video up. Okay guys, we're done. Let me just add this last keyframe. I forgot I wasn't able to do that, and I accidentally deleted it. So this will be 640, so let's put that there. Okay, so this is an insane amount of keyframes. I don't even know how many, but I'm assuming it's a lot. So what we're gonna do now is play it. So this is what the effect ends up looking like. So looks pretty good, I think. It looks like it's actually moving and vibrating, in my opinion. So this is what we did. So I'm just gonna recap what we did. Basically, we got the layers, we duplicated it, we splitted the layers, and then we masked it, let's see, what did we do? We moved the mask so it would fit the hand whenever the hand moved. And then we finally did this very annoying task of having to put like 5,000 keyframes. But at the end, it gives you a really nice effect of you vibrating your hand. Honestly, I think it looks really cool. Hopefully you guys know how to render and save the video. And yeah, so I'm going to leave you guys off. And hope you guys like this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe so I know if I'm doing this right. If you guys have any questions about the tutorial, I would gladly help. And yeah, once again, this was out for Pex Productions. He was the first person to ask this. So yeah, comment down what tutorial I should do next. I would gladly do it. And I'll see you guys next time.